This is called Angler's Hub, your one-stop fishing hub. So we arrive to this screen after our splash welcome screen, where the user is able to log in if they have an existing email and also sign up if they aren't a member. So I'm going to go ahead and sign up. So I'm going to create our user here. Into the email address, as well as a password for them. As you can see, the account has been created successfully. We're going to go ahead and log in. I'm going to go ahead and enter an incorrect password, so you can just see that error handling is evident in my application. As you can see, the login has failed. So I'm just going to go ahead and enter the correct password and you'll be able to go straight on to the app. We arrive at the menu page where I have 4 main features of my application. The first feature being tide. As you may know, tide is a very important thing for fishermen, especially when they're about to set out on a trip. They need to know what the tide conditions are going to be like. Let's just say we're setting out to Cape Town for a trip and we're going to go there next week, Saturday the 5th of October. And here we can just fetch tides. As you can see below, the predicted tide times for Cape Town, city of Cape Town, South Africa are, and it gives you the first and second low tide and high tide of the day. Going into my second feature called maps. So going into maps, we're just going to wait for the maps to load. So you're going to see these beacons on the map, which shows, as you can see, I also have a legend. So each beacon shows a different difficulty of that area. So if you are a beginner fisherman, this maps feature will show you where's the most appropriate place for you to be fishing and where you should avoid for now until you gain a little more experience. For example, green means easy to fish. Obviously, yellow means a moderate area to fish, a little danger, but also a little bit safe at the same time, as well as red being a difficult area to fish. Maybe it's dangerous because the area has rocks or high swells or deeper current, things like that. So basically, if you are a beginner, you can just tap on a green and it'll show you where that exact place is. Same thing for moderate, and also the same thing for a difficult area to fish, being a red beacon, and this has been placed across the shoreline of South Africa. My third feature is called New Catch. Being a fisherman, it's quite nice to record the fish that you have caught, and this feature makes it easy to do by just entering the fish name. To say a shad was caught, it was caught at Splash Rock in Port Edward. The weight of it was 2 kgs. Oopsie, 2 kgs. The length could have been around 45 centimeters, and the date was, I got it yesterday, 26th. So yeah, we can go ahead and save that catch. As you can see, catch saves successfully, and also we can view the catch history. So as you can see, the shad was caught at Splash Rock on that date, and it also gives you the weight and length in brackets. Each catch recorded and each catch history is specific to each user that is logged in. So then we can go ahead to our last feature, which is called settings. In settings, we have a preferred language as well as a theme. So we can go ahead and select languages. As you can see on languages, I have English, Hindi, and Japanese. So at the moment I am on English, but we can go ahead to Hindi, for example. And for the language change to take place, we just got to go ahead and log out. As you can see, it takes you back to the welcome page and the language has been changed successfully. We are in Hindi. You can just go back and change it back to English and log out. Close the application. And you can see that we are back in English. It's going to go ahead and log back in. Go back to settings, and also as you can see that we have the themes. So we are currently on system default, which is a dark theme, but we can also go to a light theme, and that obviously, as you can see, changes the background. This is a feature that I'm still working with, but as you can see, it is evident in my application. As well as if you're going to go to another feature where a date picker is available, you can see that the date picker changes to a white color, which is a light tone, which goes in accordance with the light theme. And finally, I have logout button so that the user can just end the session whenever they would like to. So that is my app, Anglers Hub. Thank you so much for listening.